gravitate to the love, y'all.
Welcome back to the show. It is before the game. Please keep your hands together for our special guests on the program tonight. Cameron Ling. Geelong footy. Unbelievable.
You knew what was going on today. Everyone was having a good time until about 5 minutes into the last quarter, and then you guys ruined it.
It was a fantastic day, wasn't it, Limo? Very enjoyable day.
I've been talking about this one for a long time. You played in a lot of wins in the last couple of years, and the grand final, obviously, the premiership jumps out. But this must be special for a bunch of different reasons today.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best wins I've played in, and it's...
Wow, because you've played in a lot of wins.
This lately we have, Hughes. It's been good, but it was just being down and out, and a couple of blokes short there, especially important players like Scarlo and Harry, and for the boys to dig deep and just lift and get over the line. It was a pretty special day, I reckon.
Cameron, after the game, your coach described that second quarter of yours, not you personally, but of your team, as disgusting, and he said he dealt out the biggest bake of the year. Could you share some of the contents or the
Keep it
themes
clean.
of that
Is this
bake?
an MA-rated show?
Go on, select and perhaps, we can beep out the expletives.
So I don't think we can. We're live.
Yeah, okay. No, he was really good, Bomber. We didn't play well, and he just challenged a number of the guys just to lift. They weren't playing good enough footy, and as a whole team, we weren't playing good enough footy. And he never yells and screams and loses the plot. He just calmly tells you straight up exactly what's going on. And he challenged a few of the guys, and they did lift. And I'm not going to name names, Sammy, so don't bother.
Well, a lot of people did lift, and if you hadn't played that rubbish second quarter, we wouldn't have got to watch those final moments, which were very exciting. Let's have a look at some of the key moments. This is you. Almost getting tackled. That would have been it if you hadn't got that kick away.
Yeah.
Then this one is unbelievable. When we come back in a second, we're going to see... That was the moment where Mackie tackles Buddy, and this is the big point to win the game. I mean,
Andrew Mackie was fantastic on Buddy, I thought. Just with Harry and Scarlo going down, for him to stand up and play on such a quality player, he just really lifted for the team.
I was just wanted to see you in that final huddle there. Where were you? I mean, you meant to be the captain.
Yeah, I was shaking hands with Hodgie in the goal square.
That would have been a special moment for you because you towed him up. Were you going, oh yeah, bad luck, Hodgie?
No. Do you exchange words in that moment?
With an opposition player? Yeah, no, everyone plays their heart out. No one doesn't try out there. So, win or lose, you've given it your all, and I know how much he tries and how hard a player he is. So I just want to say bad luck and all the best for the rest of the season.
You were captain today, though, and you were absolutely fantastic. You did brilliantly on Hodge, but I was worried with you because I don't think you were too sure what was going on. This is you leading the team out going, are you still following me, guys? You still behind me? Hang on. Oh, you're still there. Oh, good. We're still there. You sure? You're still there. Where do we go? Can someone tell me? What about you, Shannon? Where do I go? Do we go out now? Do we wait? What do we do? Do I high-five the crowd on the way out? Do I? No, better not. It was very stressful for you. Very stressful.
I was just giving him my last words of wisdom there and firing the boys up, and...
You looked like it.
You've had the grand final rematch, but today, again, did you revisit that day from last September?
No, there was no mention of the grand final. We're big on what's happened is gone. You can't change it, and we're big on only taking the 1 week at a time. That you can't look too far ahead. So we were just playing for the moment, and we wanted to play a certain type of footy against a really quality team, and we probably did that early, and then really dropped away, which was disappointing. But as I said earlier, it was great that we could lift and come back after that.
You yourself were under a fair bit of pressure today. As we said, it was a grand final replay. You were playing on Hodge. You were captain of the side. There's a fair degree of intensity out there. Do you think you lost it at any stage? I think you did. I think you're pretty sure you did. Let's have a look. Lingy, crack one here. This is outrageous.
Free kick to Luke Hodge. Cameron,
Listen to this.
Ling is not happy at all. Luke Hodge. Listen to that.
You've gone even redder if that's possible.
Yeah,
what was going on? I did not.
umpires do such a wonderful job.
They do. Congratulations.
A lot of people would have liked to have been in your shoes, right? They're giving it to Ray Chamberlain. I think a lot of people in footy circles would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think about 99% of the crowd would have backed me up on that one. So.
Right, and you guys have got some crazy fans down at Geelong. Some of your fans so crazy they don't even need to see the game to enjoy it. Check out this bloke today. Chapman goal, and then check this guy out. Up in the crowd. Oh, yeah. I am having the time of my life.
Is that Max Raw? With the little moustache going on there?
It's Andy Cap, I think.
Coming out the race there, you had a significant bloke behind you, Tom Hawkins. We've all been waiting to see what he was going to deliver, and just the last 2 weeks there's been something. Today there was something really to get excited about from him, I reckon.
I think he's enjoyed having that run in the ruck, just freed him up a little bit, and when he's running and jumping, and he's a big man, and when he really launches himself at the ball, there's not a lot of blokes going to stop him, and you see blokes like Buddy and Ruffy and that, when they really run and jump at the ball.
He's like a colt, I reckon. He needed to be let out of the paddock, didn't he? So he could jump around and be free and, eat some grass and stuff.
I love your analogies, Dave. Cameron, you were staring down the barrel of 3 losses in 4 weeks today, and fortunately that wasn't the case. But there was a piece, actually the cover of today's Age Sports section, Jake Niles written it. It's a cup campaign, speaking and making an analogy to Bart Cummings, the way he prepares horses for certain races.
Well, there you go. I was right, wasn't I?
And mounting the argument that Geelong this year is being primed specifically for September. If that's happening with the coaches, do you feel that? Do you know that?
No, the coaches share pretty much everything that's going on with the leadership group in particular, and it's not about that we're resting players or anything like that. But there's a degree of player management where we want everyone fresh and firing at the end of the season, and if there's a little niggle at all, like Stevie Johnson, we've got to get them over that so they can get some quality footy.
But is that being done, that sort of man management, more this year than, say, last? Is it something you're more conscious of this year, do you think?
I think maybe we learnt a little bit from last year where we took a couple of players into the final series who were a bit sore and couldn't get across the ground as well as they should have. And I think if there's any sort of niggles or any sort of injuries at the moment, it's better that we get over them and get the boys up and running.
I reckon you guys just got a bit bored with winning, to be honest, and you wanted to mix it up a bit. Because when you sing the theme song these days, you always mix. Have a look at Matty Scarlett. Have a look at his face. Now, that's odd. He's not the only one. Have a look at Corey Enright. He sees that and says, oh, I'll do this. Now, Tommy Hawkins, who we were talking about, gets involved as well. Look at Tommy Hawkins here. Hang on. Tommy's going to come across in a second. What have I got for you? You're treating your theme song like a joke. And you... Oh, that's you. You're normal there. So don't worry about that.
Tommy Hawkins wasn't pulling a face there, Dave.
Those guys are all still better looking than me pulling those faces too, Husey. So.
You're hot, mate. Don't worry about that. You're as hot as your hair.
Elliot.